ostracized, and whoever did that, it was not funny.
Miss Baxter, we could all see plain as day that we all had our mute icon. You were the only one with the sound on. So.
It says, Daddy, I want to be a girl. And you just let him rock with that?
You deserve to be somebody's wife.
Let's go to City Hall.
I'm not a City Hall bitch!
This woman is insane. She expects her man to spend $250,000 on her wedding. She said she deserves to be somebody's wife. She has every right to say that, but the person who will give you that ring will determine whether you're worthy of being his wife or not. And that is a very important decision in a man's life.
In society, why do we ostracize, and whoever did that, it was not funny. All right, just because classes are online does not mean I will tolerate pranks.
Mrs. Baxter, you had us all on mute.
What?
Yeah.
That's enough of your jokes. One of you.
No, Miss Baxter, we could all see plain as day that we all had our mute icon. You were the only one with the sound on. So.
Fine. You guys may have pulled this one over on me this time.
Miss Baxter, your box literally turns green every time you make a sound, so we know that it's you that has the bubble guts.
This teacher farted in a Zoom call and tried to blame the students. What she failed to realize is that whenever there's sound on the call, the light turns green. Maybe she should apologize instead of blaming the students. Good job for standing up for yourself, and stop sharting in class.
How long have you guys been married for?
Almost 8 years.
How much was your wedding?
It was about $250,000.
What made the cost of the wedding so high?
We got married at a really nice hotel, and it was all-inclusive.
At Pelican Hill in Newport Beach, so it's one of the nicer resorts over in the area.
Do you know how much your dress was? It was $1,200. Less on the dress.
Yeah.
More on the food. Right.
Yeah.
What were you willing to splurge on?
The photographer, videographer, we have 2 kids, and they love to watch the video when mom and dad got married.
And how did you guys fund the wedding?
Her parents
paid.
This kind of environment isn't for children. They don't need to be exposed to these kind of activities. It's absolutely disgusting. And for the parents who allowed their children to be part of whatever this is as disgusting as these people doing it.
Brave is being yourself, and being transgender is about the bravest thing you can do. Did she deserve the award? Yes.
Why are we mainstreaming delusion?
It's not delusion.
Why would you call it delusion?
Because Caitlyn Jenner, I'll call him Caitlyn Jenner.
No,
because
it's her. You're not being polite to the pronoun.
Because
disrespectful.
Okay, forget about the disrespect. Facts don't care about your feelings. It turns out that every chromosome, every cell in Caitlyn Jenner's body is male with the exception of some of his sperm cells. Turns out that he still has all of his male appendages. How he feels on the inside is irrelevant to the question of his biological sex.
So you don't know what you're talking about. You're not educated on genetics.
Would you like us to discuss the genetics or no?
Well, no,
what
no.
are your genetics, sir?
So I'd stay away from the genetics and back to the brain scans.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
What?
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
It says, Daddy, I want to be a girl. And you just let him rock with that?
Exactly.
Like, when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
Well, I had to learn this. I do not correct my husband. I believe that it is my responsibility to have the confidence to give him my perspective. Then we can talk about it and he can self-correct. I love him so much and I desire to honor and respect him. And I married him, so I would assume that he wants me to feel the same exact way. To take my perspective into high consideration with his actions. But I married a grown man. I'm not going to be disrespectful and talk to him like a child.